do you mean?
Pop lock, drop it like pop rocks.
Oh snap!
Ooh,
Can I turn mine down, the volume down just a little bit?
Like your headset, or
yeah,
the
just the
voice?
total volume.
You are number 2. Oh damn! I got myself right there. That was that shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so your headphone volume,
I
or
think
you
that's
want me?
good. That's good.
You're good
that's
right there.
Perfect now. Yes.
Yeah,
All right, perfect.
It was a little loud
I can't
before.
hear myself at all now.
Hard
You can't hear yourself at all.
He's hard of
You're
hearing.
3, so you should be. Yep, right here. Yeah, because some of my headphones have been slowly disintegrating on me, and that's probably because I need a better case.
I think. Okay, there we go.
You can hear yourself now.
I can now. Yeah, and you and everybody else.
And me.
Yep.
Yeah, we did
Mic
it.
check 1 2.
The Neuralink worked.
There we go.
Hey.
The surgery works. We made it through. Would you guys ever do that? Like
Do what?
Neuralink? You mean the whole Elon Musk brain chip? I don't know if you heard about that.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel like
Buying
that's a little
like you scan your brain to buy stuff, or how does it work?
It's so what he supposedly what it does. I know they've done live tests with like pigs and stuff, like and monkeys as well. I haven't dug the full research of like what it's supposed to do, but what he says is supposed to help with neurological damage, like basically a lot of things with neurological like damage. Honestly, I think is the main point. Like when it comes to Alzheimer's, dementia, color blindness.
Wow. Well, if I needed it, I'd probably. Well, is it like brain surgery?
Yeah, they would have to do like an insertion. Like it would. As far as
like
the video shows, it doesn't. Yeah, like take out a piece of the skull. Put the chip in there.
See, that's
I don't know
the
what
part.
they would have to do neurologically. Sorry, my fault. My phone.
If it was something,
shut the fuck up, bitch.
If it was something,
No, you,
minor,
not you. The phone. My phone's a bitch.
I know what you're talking about.
Tyler's about to come up and Tyler's about to smack me with the mic.
It's over. It's over.
No!
Oh my gosh.
I just held the buns.
If it was something minor.
Sorry.
Oh, say
You bring up the Neuralink. It's almost kind of like that movie with Ryan Reynolds, Selfless.
Oh yeah.
He
like transplants his consciousness.
In the movie, he's an older gentleman dying of cancer, but he's like this billionaire, like real estate tycoon. And another guy invented this process where you transfer your consciousness to another body. Oh. And so, but he finds out that the body was actually a younger person who sold his body to help his family.
The guy goes on.
So the guy lost his do they keep that consciousness from the person who sold the body?
No, so that's the thing. He didn't tell him the body was used. He said it was a body that was grown in a lab.
Yeah.
And then he started having these weird memories, and it's the other guy's memories. And he realized that he took someone from his family to pay for like expenses for them or medical stuff. So that, yeah, it's a trippy movie. You got to watch it. It's good.
It's Ryan Reynolds and
what's it called again?
It's called Selfless.
It's like self/less.
Yeah, it's definitely a movie worth checking
good.
out.
Yeah, I'll definitely fucking watch that. That is some mind blowing shit.
If you like sci-fi or like thrillers like that, another good one is Gattaca. Have you seen that one?
Doesn't sound familiar.
I love like sci-fi.
Yeah, Gattaca's an older one.
It's an older
Is it
one.
a K or a C?
A C.
A C. Okay, so Gadica.
T.
Gattaca.
With a T.
G-A-T.
Oh, Gattaca. Okay.
I'm sure it'll pull it up.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll search. Yeah, I mean, my autocorrect will get my back.
There you go. We all love autocorrect. Thank you, Apple.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, and sometimes it's fucked me over a few times, but I'm trying to show my rage to someone, and it just says ducking.
Yeah, what the duck?
Oh man.
And then they just start laughing. You're like, oh, take me serious. Take me serious, damn it.
But you
I'm
said
ducking
duck.
serious.
Yeah. Oh,
But you said duck, so it's funny.
Yeah, it's like they send like a GIF of them ducking, like legit, just try to duck something.
Yeah, but now they know if you send like an emoji of a duck, they're like, oh, okay, he's pissed. He's not happy right now.
An emoji of a duck.
Yeah, now the duck means they get it. So like create your own language.
Oh, that would actually be funny.
Autocorrect. Yeah.
They should do that, like emoji, like angry ducks emojis, and like or animals in general.
Can you imagine someone sends you an angry duck and you're like, oh no.
Oh, you know they pissed. Yeah.
Here they come.
Oh damn, she sent me the angry fucking hamster. Not again.
The angry hamster.
Yeah, it's just like angry gorilla or some shit. Like, oh no, they have that's funny. Apple, if you use this idea, just like give a percentage or something.
Or animals.
Shit, even just give me a new like iPad or something. We'll play it cool. We'll play it cool.
Yeah.
That's nothing crazy, just like Couple stocks. That's it. You know.
Oh, that's actually better. Stock. See, my man's thinking.
Stock, long-term investments.
See,
Yeah,
exactly.
Just like 1 or 2 stocks.
Especially good during this recession, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
But, I was gonna say, going back to the neuroscience though, like that is pretty. That actually reminded me of a show. I never finished it though. Altered Carbon.
Oh, yeah, I never watched that.
Have
I've
you
heard
heard of
of
it?
it.
You've heard of it. It's basically literally the same plot, like you said, with selfless.
You're like,
I was gonna say switchless. It's just
I thought you said something else.
it's a movie where it's just a kid just has to find his switch. He's like, oh no, my switch.
Oh, that would be our son.
He falls asleep with the switch in his hand and wakes up with it gone. Like, Mom, where's my switch?
That's my child, my son every morning.
Right, really?
Our oldest son, yeah.
Oh, you guys are parents. I didn't know
We
that.
have 3 children.
Oh shit! What?
Yeah, oldest is 6, and we have 5-year-old twins.
Oh, what? 5-year-old
twins.
Damn, the twins. How was that? Damn, that must have been a crazy experience. Like,
Yes.
I got twins.
Absolutely, it was a juggling act.
Oh my god, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Especially with kids especially nowadays. My god, it's just like there's just so much going on with kids when it comes to parental rights and like schools and stuff like that. You know, and like how do you? Damn, I get so many questions. How can I go back to because that Altered Carbon, like going back to the show, because it's pretty crazy. Because in the future, like, do you guys think we're going to obtain something like that, like with technology, to be able to
absolutely
hold our consciousness?
Yeah.
Do you think we've already
consciousness? Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, basically that, like the transfer one's conscious or self, I guess, into another body.
So like immortality.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly.
That's what that would become. I think consciousness is
a little
very
more complex than people
how do you
think.
even? Is there a part of the brain? They have to do more studies on that. I know that there's articles out there about the source of consciousness, or where, like, is it in the brain, or is it like your soul? You know what I mean? Like who you are, like yourself, Tyler. You know what I mean? Kiwi.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain that. Like consciousness is like,
it's just like a bunch of atoms put together that just somehow characterized to make you.
Like Frankenstein, right? We brought him back to life, but obviously that brain, even though it was that man's brain, there probably wasn't that man in there. Right?
Yeah, you're right. You think about
how'd that work? He was like a zombie dude.
He's like, yo, man, I've just way too
where
many.
Where am I? Who am I?
Yeah, that's true. See, I never thought of it. I never thought of it like that. I don't know. I guess too much watching too much TV. I'm just like, yeah, you can easily do that. Come on, transfer conscious, guys. Like, what the fuck? Like, why not?
Like, come on, Elon Musk, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That would be one of the smartest people alive. Crazy. Like, what are you doing with your life? Quit making Teslas and focus on this.
Well,
like,
then it would come up to like, well, what if someone's like, I want to be a deer in my next life? So like, she's like got cancer, dying. Oh, put me in. I just want to be free. I want to be Bambi or something. You know?
Did you watch Bambi? Did you watch Bambi?
Yes, I watched Bambi years ago. Like 1992. Actually, Bambi's is like 80s. No, older than that.
Really?
No, Bambi is old.
How old is Bambi? Shit.
I think it's like, I want to say or 80s, but
I don't know. I think it's
70s. I bet you it's older.
I'm not you. I meant the person that wanted to change their brain to be.
Oh, someone
Bambi.
who's like dying or something.
They just want to be sick. Fuck it.
Yeah, like let me be a deer, and then if you find me, it's me. Put me back in a body or something.
That's another, and basically we're God at that point, because that's like a reincarnation.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean? Oh, I guess you want to be a deer. All right, we got you.
Or I want to be a rabbit. You know.
Oh.
And then,
what if that was What if that
like
rabbit was someone and they were looking at us like?
I mean, that's like people.
That's a dope
people
podcast.
believe in reincarnation, so yeah. It's like, some people believe.
But what if it has like the consciousness of us right now? And it's like, yeah, look at those people having a podcast.
I feel like they have like
cool.
a level of consciousness.
They're looking cool. I was gonna say, actually asking you questions about yourselves. Yeah. So MugsBakery, because what you guys been doing it for 2 years now or more?
Yeah, since 2021.
2021. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But November, so like end of 2021.
Yeah, 2 years. So 2 years.
Slapping buns since 2021.
Oh damn! Dude, he's like even before, but now he's certified LLC'd it.
Certified bun slapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine like when you hire like more people, like employees, like that's just like their like title, just bun slapper. Just have it on their name tag, like certified bun slapper.
Oh my gosh! Look up for that merch, guys. You want it? Like
yes.
Certified.
Oh my.
That is genius.
What's
Look
the
at
artwork? Are you guys? Yeah. You guys draw or anything like that? Like,
Nope.
I dabble a little in graphic design.
Nope.
No.
Not me.
Nah. Never. Like even growing up, you ever like?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No talent.
No way. There's
no
talent
talent.
in you're talented in numbers and shit. Like you had the sales experience I know before you were talking about.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole like Sorry, I'm not good with numbers like that. I'm not super good anyway.
Me neither.
I was always good at math.
See, I
So-
can't. That's a whole language in itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's shit. Well,
So like growing up, like because I was adopted, so like my brother and I, we were in the same grade because I was adopted, and he would go home and study literally all night long for like math tests and everything. And like our math teacher would give us these little note cards, and he's all like, whatever equations and stuff and like tips, tricks you can fit on this note card, you can use for the test. And my brother would write so small and cram as much as he could on there, and I wouldn't write anything on it. And he would get so mad because he would come home and like upset. Like Tyler didn't even study, he didn't even use the note card, and he got a 98, and I got a C+. And he would just be like,
yeah,
furious.
livid.
Yeah, like, and so that was growing up, you know. So I've always been good at math. I've always been good with numbers.
Is there an attraction, or it's like you just easy? Just
I don't know.
nothing?
It comes naturally because I'm also like a big history buff. So like history and like dates and stuff, I remember pretty well too.
He is serious. Any date. Ask him what year something happened in history. He knows the date.
I might be able to figure it out.
And look, I can't even tell you if he's right though.
Oh, damn!
Because I don't know.
Think. Damn, I don't. I'm terrible. See, like I used to be into history a lot when I was younger in high school, and I just like fell off. Like it's just so fascinating though, history in general. Like I definitely understand. Like you're like, it's just so much. It's so much that's still unknown. Like we think we know it all, but there's still like history is written by the victor, and so like that's how I look. I mean, I at least remind myself it's like there's always different perspectives on certain things. So it's like it can open up your world to like, oh damn, like I didn't know this happened in World War II. And I love, honestly, the time period World War II, just because it's, it's just fascinating what humans could be psychologically pushed to do.
Yeah.
In times of, I don't know, it's just crazy. It's just, it's mind blowing to me. Is there a time period that you are fascinated with, Tyler, or is it just like
so? Growing up, it was always ancient Egypt.
Oh, okay.
The whole like the mummification, pyramid building, and all that. Like just, I guess like the Egyptian culture itself, like ancient Egyptian culture, like they really, when you study ancient cultures, like they really were unique to their area. Like they developed their own language, writing system, and they were building these grand, structures long before, we think they have the technology to do it. And, I think all it shows is that maybe ancient cultures were more technologically advanced than we think they were. Because, I mean, you'd have to have pretty good knowledge to know how to, like, mummify a body, like what chemicals you need to use in order to preserve the body, how to cut a body open to pull the organs out without damaging the organs. Like, you'd have to really have studied anatomy and then,
like doctor level shit we can do now, but back then, but like possibly even higher level, like you said, with less materials.
Yeah, and then like the kind of math they must have known in order to build a pyramid that is still standing, 6,000-7,000 years later.
They still don't know how they did that. How they did that.
Really?
They don't know.
Yeah.
How did they build the pyramid? Like it wasn't a pulley system. It wasn't like we watched like ancient aliens and talk about the pyramids, that kind of stuff.
There's all sorts of theories behind how they did it and like how they would cut the stone and stuff. It's like it's fascinating, and that's always attracted me to it. Is like, how did this primitive culture that we called it? How did they build these grand structures,
pyramids
that are still standing
Sphinxes
today?
It is badass. It's just the
really
unknown
cool.
That's fascinating, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been? Like yourself, have you ever been to y'all?
Oh, we want to go.
That's on my top bucket list.
Oh, fuck yeah.
To go to Egypt and just see it all. So
damn, I can't, like, it's, it's obviously it's cool seeing it in photos, but to actually be there and stand there upon history, to know that, thousands, like you said, thousands of years, this thing is still standing, and to know like what was going on in the very feet you're walking on, like giant boulders are being moved, like thousands of people are working on this shit right now while you're waiting.
You know what I think of when I think about how they built the pyramids? I think about, do you remember that Flintstones live action movie
Oh my!
Back in the day, where they had like the cranes, but it's like
dinosaur.
it's like dinosaurs are in it, and they're moving the boulders, they're crushing it, like the rocks, they're working.
Yeah,
but it's all like, what do you call that? Paleolithic? No, is that
I don't know. I think you're right. No, I think you're right. Yeah.
Stone Age. There we go.
I think that's the right
modern
term.
Stone Age family. Stone Age. Yeah.
Stone Age family. Wow, that's so funny. You really brought back all that. Like I literally forgot about that movie.
When you're talking about like how they did it and like
seeing the time and travel.
The Flintstones have an idea. No.
Fucking television is if it's thought about, if you can think it in your head, it can be turned into a reality.
Yeah, right.
I believe that. Like think about like just. In 69, we fucking literally landed on the moon. Like that was a dream before.
Yeah.
That was just an idea. Like, why not? Like, why can't we not just, be like, fuck it, why not try it?
Yeah.
Oh, the bunny's back. I guess because it's Easter. He knows it's his weekend.
He knows.
No one's going to fuck with him. He's like, yeah, no one's going to fuck with me. It's my weekend.
Nobody's going to eat me.
Hawk comes down.
Oh my god.
Hawk comes down like, bitch.
Help me.
I can't.
Oh, come back.
I'm sorry. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Oh, we dropped him.
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
like,
like dreams. I mean, look at like airplane.
Mm.
Like, I mean, airplanes have literally only been around for like a little over 100 years. And it went from little blit planes to freaking planes that can fly somebody from New York to Spain without stopping. Like, I mean, that's like crazy.
Literally, and that makes me also think like, how much acid did you take to think of that idea?
I think you're just watching a bird. Like, I'm gonna do that.
Like we can do that.
But think of this like a stealth plane. Like, you know what I mean? Like a fucking stealth bomber or something. Like the technology just to like. I can't even fathom like the technology to like. Well, obviously I can, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, what idea made you think of like a motherboard or like a fucking SD? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
The radio still gets me. Frequencies, like how do you? How did you
they learn
make an
to
instrument?
Harness the frequency, or like how did you even learn that? Hey, there's frequencies.
There are
flying
frequencies
through the air
existing,
and how can we trap those and send signals across them?
And there's sounds we can't hear. How did they find out about those?
Yo,
you know what I mean? There's machines that they created to pick up the text sounds that aren't unhearable to the human ear, but some animals hear them, like dog whistles, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
The like frequencies are different.
Humans are awesome.
Or the fact that like we took a computer, a TV, a calculator, and crammed it all into one device that you carry
and an
around
iPod,
you carry around in your pocket.
Yeah. Don't forget music. Music's important.
Right. Yeah, literally. Yeah, look at like the first computer where you needed like a whole, literally a building to fucking just store the data. Yeah, right. And like you said, now it's literally in like.
I remember floppy disks.
4x8 inch
flexible.
Like 12 inch.
Floppy disks.
Floppy disk. Shit, floppy. I've never experienced a floppy disk. I'm only 26.
What? I can bring you one.
Where can I play it?
No, you won't be able to use it. Duh.
It's just a memento.
You can put it on your wall or something. Stick
True,
it in the
that
fridge,
is cool.
Make it a magnet or something.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got one with Oregon Trail on it somewhere.
Yeah.
Now they know how old I am.
The Oregon Trail. Wow, that was. I've never played that.
Game.
That's on Atari.
What?
Nope, never mind.
That was on a computer.
Don't listen. Nope.
Computer.
Guys, honestly, I don't know.
I mean, they might have made it like before. I only know about it on.
I thought it was Atari.
My elementary school was one of the first schools to implement Apple computers in their computer lab. So they would let us go in there and use like Kid Paint or Kid Pix.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure I'm going to name all of it wrong, but Oregon Trail was one of the games, and you stick it in the floppy disk reader, and you when you had free time at the end of class after you're done learning like all of your computer skills, you got to play that game. So what? I don't know if they made a version for Atari, like it existed before that, but I
just honestly assumed Atari just because the graphics they ape it. You know what I mean? I was like, Atari is probably it.
I feel like maybe it came out later. So.
No, my first side scroller like that actually I played was probably Pong or Super Mario because my mom because I had the Wii in I seen it on the shop. They had the old Super Mario Bros. So you can play. I was like, oh, I'm buying this. And then my mom heard me play it. She's like, yo, what the I gotta play this right now. She said she took the controller, she started playing. She showed me all these secret paths. I'm like, oh shit, damn.
Oh, she knew. So I knew all the cheat codes too. I just go through and be like, all right, okay, this time.
Wait, what's the cheat codes on Oregon Trail? Wait, you get like an extra cow or something?
I wasn't that good. I was like 5. I was like 5. I don't know.
Hey, you had an edge in the game though. You knew the codes.
I didn't have any codes in Oregon Trail.
Oh, in Oregon Trail.
Super Mario Bros. That was my game. I played that like through college, from kid to college.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
it's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
You really can't go wrong.
Super Mario.
Yeah. I'm a beast at Super Smash Brothers, though. Don't challenge me. You will lose. You will lose.
You're lucky I don't have my Switch here right now.
Oh, we can go right now.
Oh, you have your Switch?
I don't have my Switch.
Yo.
It's my son's Switch.
All right. No, next time when y'all come, I'm gonna have a TV set up, or
Okay.
we're gonna sell it live on the podcast.
For real.
We're gonna
For real.
I'm down.
Oh, it's over.
We got this.
Oh,
we're getting
prepare to
this stuff.
lose.
I'm writing this down just so I can have it when I look back at my memory. I'm like, yo, Smash tournament.
Yes.
Smash tournament.
Ooh,
It's funny because I've been playing it with my cousins and my my second cousin, because it's my cousin's kid. Second, I think that's how it works.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, I think
second
so.
Cousin, that's right.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so it's like we'll all play
don't
like
know.
a 5-game lobby or a 6-game lobby.
Yeah.
Just like it gets wild. You know
Our
how those
kids
go.
are not ready for that kind of hurt yet, though. So if I have to like, okay, I'm about to beat you. Oh, darn, I missed. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you got me.
You do like a double, quadruple backflip like away from them. Like, oh no, I missed. They're like, it's just like, oh, it's like, oh.
They're not ready. They'd be crying. Mom, will let me win?
And that's another technology too, though. Like, look at gaming. Like, what? Like, not even 100 years. Well, maybe just reaching 100 years of this being created. And look now, like we have fucking virtual reality. Like, we could be in a virtual reality.
I love that. I think that's so cool.
What? That we
With
can
the
be in a
VR?
video game right now?
Yeah. I think it's really
Your
cool.
life. Well, technically, we are. This life is a video game, technically, but like,
I mean, you gotta make sure you don't die. I mean,
yeah, right.
you gotta collect your coins and stay alive.
At least don't get on the 1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah.
I think that's my
gosh.
goal.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't do that.
Remember that show?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Just
That
like-
was-
I mean, funny in a dark humor. Like, that was very like, whoa.
You're just like, damn, you really did that to damn. Yes.
Oh, it's just that show was just like the ways people died was just
I think
ridiculous.
that was the point.
Like there was one guy. He was. I'm trying to remember if he died from like. See, I can't remember. It was like something like dying like while he was in the barrel taking a dump and like rolling down the hill or some shit. You're like, damn. Like, of course, like the coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like.
I think I know what you're talking about. I didn't watch it for very long, but when I did, I was like, "Oh, it's on! Let's watch it!" It was like a marathon.
That was like me and my sister. We would like get back home and then watch like Fear Factor, and then
Oh my
like,
gosh.
Fear Factor.
Yeah.
There you
We're
go.
going back now. Yeah.
Yo, remember Animal Planet?
Yeah.
Most deadliest, like 13 most deadliest. And it'd be
Yeah.
like it'd be top 13. It would be like this episode's like 13 deadliest, like venomous fucking
Yeah, yeah.
animals. Like it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the coolest animal I've learned about is only recently though from my son, the trapdoor spider.
trapdoor spider.
Yeah.
Yo, so he'd be trapping.
They be trapping.
Like, he's got like fucking Hennessy and like a guy a cap like backwards. Yo, we trapping. Hey,
It's like
we
music
trapping.
playing.
Yeah. He's got
gosh.
like some pop smoke playing in the background.
Oh my
Yeah, Pop
gosh.
smoke.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but trap.
It's a really cool spider.
I would bring him to my party. He sounds cool.
He's not invited. He's poisonous.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he'll
Never mind.
bite people.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
nah, we don't want
Yeah.
that.
No thanks.
Yeah, that's like inviting Bill Cosby to a party. No.
Yeah.
You don't do
Too
that.
soon.
No,
Too
no,
soon.
no.
Oh, too soon. No, yeah, right. Isn't he out now? He's like out out of prison.
Or like medical leave, I think, or something
Really?
like that. Yeah.
He's like 90 years old. Like
Is he 90? No.
I heard he was trying to do a tour. I was like, oh, that's not gonna go well.
What? No.
Yeah, I heard he was trying to do a comedy tour. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna go well.
No. That's okay, dude.
That's
Just
okay.
rest up.
Yeah, just
Just rest. It's okay.
fall
you
asleep.
know.
Chill.
Have some of that pudding.
all he needs to do
Pudding
now
pops.
is do what Martha Stewart did. Go on TV with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
And he'll be set.
Felons
Yeah.
United.
Yeah,
We're
you
gonna
know?
make some pudding. That's what it is. We're gonna make some pudding.
Pudding pops. Pudding pops.
And
Oh,
Snoop
pudding
Dogg's
pop.
over there like, this is good
No, it's
pudding.
pudding. Too. Why do I
Damn,
think it's
that's-
pudding pops?
And then you
It's
see
not
Snoop
pudding
Dogg just drop after eating the pudding.
Oh no! No, Snoop can take it though. You got to do Martha. Snoop has
Oh,
been on
you're
so
right.
many drugs, right?
Yeah, true. You're
Yeah,
right. He's
Martha's the one that's
he-
like soft.
he just looks at him. You try to fucking roofie me, Bill? You
I
fucking
know what this is.
asshole.
I know what this is. I'll be back. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fucking me. No, he just gets a fucking line. All right, I'm back.
Ah, like
right.
an upper.
Not time to smoke some weed. He's
Oh my
back on the
God.
But trapdoor spider though. I'm interested. What? So what? It just literally does it make trapdoors? Is
Yes,
that really-
it does. So it lives in the ground. That's the scary part. It's like in the forest. It's native
Where's
to
it at? Yeah,
Australia. Native to Australia.
Okay,
so we
good.
don't have to worry about it here. We think, unless someone brings one over, right? Right? Invasive species.
Are you telling us something? Is this like the future
No.
of what's we're going to
no.
get taken over by trapdoor spiders? They're going to all come through with their Henny and back caps
Oh,
on, like, going across the country.
No, so it literally like burrows into the ground, and then it weaves like, I think of a bird making a nest, but like it's solid. Like this thing, you can like knock on it, and like so it's in the ground, and it seals the door when it doesn't want people like things to get it, like predators. And then when it's ready to eat, it can actually sense when its prey is coming through. And then,
like vibrations, like like the waves and shit. Oh,
like micro vibrations. It's a spider.
Micro vibrations.
So then, like when it gets close, it opens the door. And it literally jumps out and goes whoop, and like grabs it and takes it back inside and eats it and does whatever. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's so trippy.
Damn, that's a fascinating thing about
I love
just
it,
wildlife, though. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the way they survive and just find a way. You know, people look at animals. Some people look at animals anyway. They're like, oh, they're stupid. It's like, well, they're stupid in our eyes because they just don't do what we do. But you know what I mean? Look at the animal.
They are fascinating.
Yeah, it's like, come on, who thought of making a trapdoor? A spider, bitch. And a spider, bitch.
Right. It's like that spider's got skills. Like I watched a video on it. He had to like take a screwdriver to open that thing because
Wait, really?
Yeah, the spider was like, "Don't bother me right now," and he had to take a screwdriver to pry it open.
That's how sealed they get. You can't just like open it with your fingers.
It's legit. It's like a fortress.
Gets a chisel.
Oh no, it wasn't that serious.
No, but that's still serious. For a spider. God damn, that's crazy. Imagine making a shirt out of that. Indestructible. Indestructible.
Stop bullets. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that would be crazy. This is like this webs down.
I am invincible.
I have the power.
Speaking of power, that's actually the name of one of our buns, the Powers bun.
The Powers bun?
Yes.
Like what?
So our friend Megan Powers.
Oh, okay. Megan. Shout out to Megan Powers.
Yeah, she came up with the flavor orange zested dough with brown sugar and cinnamon on the inside and chocolate orange icing on top. And we named it after her, the Powers bun. The power of chocolate and the power of orange unite to become the Powers bun.
Dun, dun, dun. The Powers bun. Get your Powers bun here at MugsBakery. Yeah, go online right now and get your buns. Fresh out the oven. They so good.
Yeah.
That actually sounds really good. Because actually, I've had my first time a couple of years ago was having like just orange slice covered in chocolate. And that was actually like a sleeper. It's a sleeper. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, damn. I'm like, orange and chocolate. It's a sleeper.
I'm not even a big fan of chocolate, and orange and chocolate together is something I'll eat.
Straight busting.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, like,
Straight
I was going to say, so is this your first business you guys, like, opened up as well, like, together? Like, have you guys done other business adventures? Yeah, and also, why cinnamon buns? Like, why not any other, like, dessert? Like, I mean, why the buns?
So the cinnamon buns kind of goes back to the church we were going to. Like, we did like a friendly competition. Some other people were like, "Oh, I make cinnamon buns too," and
you're like, "Bitch, yeah, right."
And then, well,
it was like 3 or 4 people. Everyone's like,
and for me, like, I've learned how to bake different things throughout my life. Like, I grew up with my mom watching the cooking channel and like Food Network and stuff like that.
And MarthaStewart and Snoop Dogg. Yep.
I mean, you know, that was.
He's secretly Martha.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't tell nobody. Take my mask off.
Guys, we have a surprise guest. It's MarthaStewart.
So yeah, like after I got out of the military, like I taught myself how to like make pizza and bread and stuff like that. And then I was like, cinnamon rolls, one of my favorite things to eat. So I taught myself how to make those. And then at our church, you know, everyone brought theirs and I brought mine and everyone ate mine and kind of ate everybody else's. And they were all like, and you could sell these. Like, these are gourmet. You could sell these. And it kind of just went from there.
Wow.
And then we started the business, started selling them, and we started going to the farmer's market, and everyone's all like, yes.
Really?
Yes. We got social proof pretty quick that they were popular.
Yeah. Damn.
And it's been nonstop since then.
Damn, that's awesome. I actually told my coworkers about you today, too. They're like, oh, all right. I'm like, yeah, go check out their buns.
Yeah, we get messages daily.
Make sure no one's looking, though. They're going to be like, oh, why are you looking at that? Just looking at buns in the middle of fucking work.
No, it's safe for work, I swear.
It's sweet buns. I'm telling you. Whoa, so you're looking at fucking... See how
and they have icing on them.
Whoa. So that's what they're calling it nowadays, huh?
Our buns do come glazed.
Oh.
The Serenity bun, vanilla bean glaze.
Wait, what?
Serenity bun. It has Earl Grey tea powder inside with brown sugar and cinnamon, and then top with a vanilla bean glaze. We're not just toppings. Like we put stuff in the dough sometimes, stuff in the roll.
Mm. Oh, that unbirthday cake, the unbirthday birthday cake one.
Yeah.
Well, both of them I ate. My God, with 2 days.
Yeah.
They're gone. I was like, I took one bite.
The unbirthday was my idea. Growing up, funfetti cake was always my favorite. That was what I always asked every year for my birthday, because I love the rainbow sprinkles. I'm a child at heart.
He likes cake flavor, like ice cream.
No, I'm on.
I've never grown up. I'm about to be 30, and I'm still a child, so it's okay.
Well, it's good. Well, I think it's good to have that touch with your child self, man, because we miss, like, it gives back that creativity and that drive as well, in my opinion, to like remember like why you're doing these goals is to like, make your younger self happy, and we tend to disconnect from our younger self. So I don't know. I look at it as a positive. I know some people look at it.
Deep on us, yeah.
Oh, so was I not supposed to go that deep in these buns?
No, that was good.
Sorry, those buns were glazed. I was like, I had to go in. But yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
no, I mean you're good. So yeah, that's kind of where that flavor came from. Was we found the cake batter extract and the rainbow sprinkles, and that's all she wrote. So
when I was gonna say, because I know you said you were watching your mom cook and all that stuff. Like, did you you just when you were younger, growing up, saying like, hey, like I wanna, like, you ever thought about it at all, like beforehand, like having your own business or anything? Have you been?
I actually didn't. So like I grew up and I enjoyed like cooking. Like I've always enjoyed watching Food Network with my mom, like Chopped, Greatest Baker, the Greatest British Baker, whatever it's called. Like,
the Great British Bake Off?
Yeah.
The Great British Bake Off. Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah, right? But no, it was funny because, like, once I got into high school and I got older, I was like, maybe not food. And then I come from, like, my whole family's military, like pretty much every branch, Navy, Army, Coast Guard. And so I was like, you know what, I'll join. So I joined the Army right out of high school. And then it wasn't until after I got out of the Army and got married where I was all like, well, I can.
Wait, did you meet in the Army or?
I wasn't in the military ever.
In the military? Okay.
He was stationed in Hawaii, and I was going to school there.
Oh, wow.
And then I met him in 2014, the end of 2014, and then
I had just gotten out of I got out of the military in 2014.
Yeah.
So, but I decided to stay in Hawaii because I'm from Kansas.
Yeah.
So going from Kansas to Hawaii was a total like whole new world for me. It felt like living in a different country,
Oh, hell yeah.
So I decided to stay because I'm from a small town. I didn't really want to go back to my small town. So I stayed in Hawaii, and then we met at the church that we were both going to. So that's where we met. So that was cool.
Yeah.
How was the cost of living and stuff like out in Hawaii at the time?
Yeah, I mean, it's up there, but they pay you more because the cost of living. Like they're aware. Not every job. But
we ain't fucking you.
Yeah.
I didn't feel the cost of living until I got out of the military.
I
decided to stay there because when you live there as a single soldier, your housing and everything's paid for because the government puts you in housing.
Okay.
So
I didn't have the government paying for my housing, though. I lived there for almost 10 years, and I worked at a tech company that I won't mention right now, but before.
Wow, that's crazy. A tech company?
Yeah.
Well, sweet. So you so what you were just information technology was
tech
your
support, like in-person tech support, fix my device, fix my thing that went wrong, take phones apart, put them back together, kind of deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like when you were going to college, you were trying to expand like deeper on that? Like
no, actually, so that's a different. That was after college. So I went to college for photojournalism.
Oh, okay.
Which is totally different, but
what, photojournalism?
Yeah,
I've never heard that. So it's just obviously like documentary kind of style work,
like magazine, like
okay,
like publications kind of deal.
Oh, so you've been doing like photography before college, like on the side and stuff, and you're like, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna go and get that extra like buff.
Yeah,
all right.
I mean, I didn't do anything with it, but like I still don't know how to really use like a camera anymore. Like I found out that I really don't like to write on assignment.
Write on assignment,
like journalism, like. Okay, you're gonna write about this thing,
okay,
and then you're gonna take pictures of this. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to do this thing.
Mm-hmm. Like a different angle to it.
Yeah, so I was like,
you could do it like your own journalism. Is just have your own perspective on it. You know what I mean?
I was a really big stoner in college, so I was not.
I feel you.
I was just like, Nah, I'm good. I don't want to do that.
Nah, man, that's just bringing me down.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You're just killing it for me.
You're killing my creativity, yo.
And then Snoop Dogg's next to her, like,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm not
you're
that
right,
old.
yeah.
I didn't know Snoop. I'm not that old. Okay. I look really young. I know that.
Did you So did you do other like art, like similar to photography? Like, did you do like painting or anything like that, or just
No.
okay?
I can draw pretty well, but never anything professionally or no commissions or anything like that. It's like, oh hey, I did a good job on this.
Yeah,
This
like I was
thing.
bored.
Yeah, check it out.
It's like the fucking Mona Lisa.
Yeah, really.
You're like, wait, what?
yeah. No, I never really experimented with any other art. I really do like graphic design, like digital graphic design, and I do a lot of that now for our business. And then I like, I guess like the reels we make. What do you call that? Like video?
Yeah, reels. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Videography.
Oh, video. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
I like to do stuff like that. I've always liked to make and edit films, like just as a hobby on the side, but I never saw any money in that, so I never pursued that professionally, except for the photography.
And when did you go to college? Because I feel like it was at the time video editing just wasn't like, because now content creating, it's just
I
like,
went to college in 2008.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it wasn't as big because YouTube was created early 2000s.
Yeah, YouTube was like, I want to say 2005.
Yeah,
I remember when YouTube came around.
Was that like something they talked about like in the college, like when you were there, like about how to like utilize your photography?
So I'm not even joking. I was not there. Even though I was there, that's part of my story. That's why I don't smoke anymore.
I feel because that's honestly something me as well is I've noticed my short-term memory has definitely like when I smoke a lot of cannabis, like especially before a podcast or something, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like now on podcasts, I'll not smoke unless the guest is like, hey, let's smoke. Like yesterday I had
if that was me, we'd be over here like talking like this. And then we'd be like, man, that was awesome. Let's play it back.
Play that bitch back. It's like a message we send out to aliens.
Like funny story, like my friend and I, we had toked up and we were in a room full of everybody else did the same thing. And we had this whole conversation. We were like having ideas, blah, blah. And then later our friend comes up to us and says, are you and Francis, y'all good? And I was like, yeah, we talked about, like we were talking about this and that. And they're like, y'all were just gibberishing to each other the whole night. I was like, I was talking, she understood me, I understood her, so we were speaking each other's language.
Shows a video. This is you. No, I told you never to take video while I'm stoned.
There's no evidence except for this recording, which I may destroy later.
Oh man.
Just runs over to the camera. I'm saving it.
Blacks out, yeah.
I'm saving it. No. Episode has been deleted. Just leave it like that. Oh, did you have any experience in baking as well? Or
no. So that's what we're gonna say is he really has a love for like making food, cooking.
You can taste it. You can taste the love.
Yeah. And I feel like the business really, I pushed him like, hey, if this is something you're passionate about that you could wake up and be happy doing every day, let's do it. And then he was like, I don't know. I'm like, nope. So I went and like I got our EIN, I got our license, and I was like, I just kind of drug him behind me, and then now look what it is.
She basically forced me to do it. So
I was like, I believe in you. Let's do it.
I'm pretty sure I felt a gun at the back of my head.
No, it was a marker. It was a marker.
It was a marker.
Let's go.
That's
what she tells me. It was
a marker, a red dot laser marker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He felt the heat from it. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely it's a lot of hard work, early mornings, long days, but it's definitely been worth every bit of it.
I didn't know if he was gonna do it. If he was gonna get up at 5 a.m.
So
or 4:30 to get there at 5 to work, but he does it. Yeah. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, you have to. If it's something you love, it's because guess what? The alternative is sitting there and thinking,
poor living on the streets. That's the alternative.
Oh, that too. And then just having that regret.
Yeah.
Like, damn, like I didn't try. I didn't. Because it.
Man,
like
it's getting deep right now.
I don't mean to go deep. Damn, it just.
No, you're good. You're good. I like it.
Just messing with you.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I definitely feel like had she not pushed, we'd probably be like, oh yeah, I could have done that. you know.
My motto is do it scared.
Do it
If you don't think you can do it, or most of the time it's imposter syndrome. You're like, I'm not good enough. I can't do it. No, do it scared. You'll learn so much, number one. But you'll never know where it can take you. And then, like you said, you'll have that thought, like, what if I had done that? What if I just do it scared? See what happens. The worst case scenario is you hear a no, or that's not, this is not what we're looking for right now. But there's so many people that have been told no, famous people. I can't think of anybody right now. Yeah. Of course I can't, right? That were told no at first. And now look where they are. Like, I can't, I'm trying to think of someone influential, but you guys know. You know who I'm talking about right now.
You know.
You guys know. Yeah.
Y'all know. It was Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, my God.
No,
No.
He's like, no.
No.
Dark, dude. Dark shit, too.
For me, it was, I read a book called Chase the Lion by Mark Batterson. He's a pastor of a church up in D.C., but basically, the book, if you go to, quote some scripture here, but there's a story in the Old Testament. A guy, he was a warrior. He chased a 500-pound lion into a pit on a snowy night and killed the lion, and then later became the general of the Israeli army under David's command. And so basically the point of the book is, when you look at your dream, if it doesn't scare the hell out of you, your dream's not big enough. Your dream should be so big that it scares you. Kind of like what she said, like...
do it scared.
Yeah, like, do it scared and...
Go for it.
Like, just run with it and chase after the lion. Chase the lion into the snowy pit and look and see what will happen. Like you said, worst case, you get told no and... You
gotta start over.
You don't make a profit for the first 5 years, but you keep going.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you're buying out Pillsbury and you're living on a mansion somewhere in Southern California.
Yo, you manifesting your future right now?
I don't need to be that big.
Well, it's like I have this friend, like, she got invited to be on, like, Chopped.
Keep talking.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah. I have this friend, she got invited to, like, be on Chopped, and she's just really talented. And I was like, why didn't you do it? She's like, I was too anxious. I couldn't do it. And I'm like, dude, you should have done it, because I've had her food, and I'm not even joking. This is my favorite food on the planet. I love it so much, and I believe in her so much. And I'm just like, man, would I even have met you if you had done that? You would have been off somewhere on Celebrity Talk. Like, they invited her to be on the show. That's like, you applied. That's step number one. You gotta go through with it. Like, I just know that if she had done it, it would have been like this big thing for her. Wow. Like, I just believe in her so much, and I think I have a pretty good palate when it comes to food. Like, I like to eat, as y'all can see. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I just can't.
Hey, food's fucking good. God damn.
I just want to inspire some people out there. Like, if you're scared, that's probably a good thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Y'all spitting some bars. That's some truth right there.
No.
Trying.
Damn it. I'm waiting for you to spit some bars. I'm waiting for Tyler to just come and just...
Probably won't happen.
Don't be scared. Come get some buns.
Don't be scared. Come get some buns. You're going to get them, and they're going to be out of stock.
They taste fun.
Oh, they taste fun. On the run. You're going to enjoy these
in a
buns.
house, on a boat, in the moat. If you don't like green eggs and ham, you can come eat our buns on a boat. I've been reading too many children's books.
Eat our buns on a boat.
Yeah, but like Dr. Seuss is the goat, though.
Yeah. Oh. Gotta walk it in my pocket.
Walk it in my pocket. Oh, green eggs and ham. Not canned spam.
Nah.
There we go. That's a song right there.
Spam's good.
Spam musubi or whatever it is.
Yeah, musubi.
Is that the one where it's like wrapped in the... this rice,
Rice
seaweed.
and
Okay,
seaweed.
yeah, all that.
It's rice, spam, seaweed. Yeah.
That was so fire.
That was like the best snack you could buy at 7-Eleven in Hawaii, because it'd be like $1.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, here, I was like, oh, they have spam musubi. Let's get some. $6.49.
What the fuck?
In Hawaii, spam musubi is at the gas station. You're like, oh, I guess I'll get one. It's like $1.50. And they have like teriyaki. They have barbecue.
What?
They have flavors.
Yeah.
They have one that has like a fried egg on it, and like, the furikake on there. And like,
Furikake.
oh my gosh.
What's that?
What is it?
Yeah, furikake.
It's like seaweed, sesame seeds, like a little like topping.
Oh, special. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, see, Hawaii be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually funny. That's like because 7-Eleven you can get beer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I went up to Massachusetts this past holiday, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get beer, and I go to 7-Eleven. I'm like, there's no beer here. I was like, oh,
Hawaii
shit.
has stricter alcohol laws as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like they close the aisle in Walmart that sells alcohol at like 11. They pull these things that close the aisle. You can't even walk down the aisle because they don't sell it after that time.
Wait,
so-
after
Yeah, that
11?
was like 10 years ago, or when I used to live there.
You
What?
can't sell alcohol, I think, from 11 p.m. to like 6 a.m.
Yeah, laws.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, you
Damn, so you
can't-
gotta stock the fuck up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to
pretty
get it
much.
before then.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I guess.
Well, I mean, because you think about it, like, you're on an island with 1 million people.
Island.
So-
Lots of tourists too. I think it's mainly for the tourists, honestly.
Yeah, true, that makes
People
sense.
there have a good time. The locals are like, you messed it up for all of us. Like,
Yeah, right.
on our island.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. You're right. They could just like go island boy, and they fall off
Oh
the
my
fucking volcano
gosh.
into a volcano.
Tourists are crazy.
Is that Lilo and Stitch?
Oh my gosh.
Hawaii. What was? Because where else have you guys? I know you guys said you met in Hawaii, but just individually, like where else have you guys traveled? Like in general,
So
like outside the country.
I've been to Korea.
Oh, damn.
The military took me there for training, but I was there for a month. So
So you can get to really have time to explore, huh, or anything.
I mean, we took a day where we went to Seoul and we went to the Korean War Museum and we got to explore Seoul for the day. So it was really cool. Like
Oh,
I
wow.
had some authentic Korean food. Korea is definitely a country I would go back to.
yeah.
Really?
And like Seoul it's like the size of New York City, but it's an awesome city. Like there's so much going on. There's so much to do and see that I would definitely go back. That's on my bucket list is to go back to Korea and explore more.
Damn, and sell those fresh buns.
Yep.
I've been nowhere.
Hey, that would be cool.
Pay for my trip goals. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Yeah,
Get the orders
sponsor.
in.
No, back to Hawaii. Back to Hawaii.
Oh,
Take us
okay.
back to
Yep.
Hawaii. I mean, like, send us there.
Back to Hawaii.
No, I mean like take us there. Yeah.
Oh,
send
I
me
thought-
back. Send me back. Yeah, I've only been to Hawaii.
I've never. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
That's
I
cool,
grew up
though.
on the Eastern Shore. I call it beach country because we're literally. I grew up on the water, but then there's a farm. Like
Down the
I'm a
street.
country girl,
On a
but I
beach.
grew up on the beach. Yeah, so I call it my beach country.
The beach country.
And then I moved,
like that.
moved across the
Yeah.
outside the continental United States to more beach and kind of country. 'Cause when you go to the west side of the island, they have all the pineapple plantations and
Did you guys have like I was gonna say like living in Hawaii? Was there like a mental like almost like clarity or like any difference in like the way you like your thoughts were like? Because I feel like in Hawaii it's like the spiritual like energies and like all this like.
So there's
It sounds
definitely-
corny as fuck, but like I feel like it's just different. I mean, Hawaii
the
just
culture.
the culture
is
is
totally different. Back like everyone says, like it's so laid back. It is everyone, but I think it's more than just that. So like, they call it aloha, like with love, and that's how everyone is there. That's something that really shocked me when I first moved there, like when I was 18. Like when I was like, all right, bye, see you later. Here's this foreign place, and like here, like you don't really
Yeah,
notice
she
it.
dropped you off in Hawaii. She's like, peace, bitch.
Yeah, bye.
Peace,
see ya.
bitch.
later.
Peace.
Have
I'm
fun
like,
at school.
I'm like,
Yeah, I ain't got time
okay,
for you.
Yeah,
Good luck.
I'm almost kind of like that. Yeah. That's a different story. But no, like when I got there, like you don't notice it at first because it's so harsh in the mainland. When you get there, everyone's so nice and welcoming. Like I had like a bird poop on me at the bus stop. I was on my way to work in uniform, and I went into the closest store to like get a paper towel, like so I could get it off. But the lady's like, I have 3 kids. Let me get it off for you. She like cleaned me up. I didn't touch it. Nothing. She's like, I can go wash my hands. You just go back and catch your bus.
Wow.
Like that kind of kind, like legit kind people. And then living there and then coming back here, I was like, oh, I forgot people are not nice here. It is just such a huge difference.
Living in Hawaii for me was almost like living in a different country almost.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause being from the Midwest where it was just country, no beach
Mm-hmm.
because it's landlocked, literally the middle of the continental United States, and your next door neighbor is, a mile down the road because there's a farm between you and your neighbor. So just being there was like a totally different like country, and it's all like, wow, like am I still in the U.S.? Like I've never seen, not to be like racist, but I've never seen this many brown people at once.
Yeah.
Like what?
Mhm.
So many
Yeah,
cultures. Yeah. I mean, that was something for me too. I grew up, if you want to talk about demographics, just black, white, and Mexican people. And I'd never been exposed to other cultures, let alone learned about it in school, my country bumpkin school back in like 1995 or 1990, whatever, right? So like when I get there, my first thought was, man, there's a lot of Mexicans here. No, they're like Filipinos, Samoans, like, you know, Polynesian, like Pacific Islanders that I knew they existed. Like I wasn't ignorant, but I'd never seen people from the islands before or been surrounded by that kind of culture. So it was...
Yeah, you don't know until you go out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I went out to California when I moved out there for a year in South Cali. Dude, I did not expect so many like Filipinos, like all that, like different cultures from the like Eastern cultures, like out there. I just didn't think. I was like, oh, it's right there. It makes sense. Like when it comes to travel, but it just didn't came to thought, you know, until you're there and you're like, oh shit, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, and that's what I think I'll do like about the country though. It's so vast and different culture, like different like in cultures, but I wish, like you guys were saying, like we had that, you know, that camaraderie, like again of us, like, you know, supporting each other and just like getting each other's back. Like, yeah, we got this.
It really is different there. I met some great people. I'll never forget them.
Damn, that's the thing. I recommend. I feel like a lot of people should travel. Like, just go out of your comfort zone and do that. You know, like you said, if you're not scared enough, if it's not big, if it doesn't scare you,
if you're not scared, then your dream needs to be bigger.
Yeah. Come on, y'all. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Yeah, no.
Spiders.
I was gonna say like, not legit fears. Like, don't go at a spider. Come on.
Trap spiders.
Trapdoor spider.
Trapdoor spiders. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
trapdoor spider.
I'm gonna go pet a trapdoor spider.
Yo.
Just kidding.
I was gonna say, oh, come on, man. That reminds me of like Borat. Like, the way you say it.
Oh my Borat.
My shirt is black knots. Like the way you say it, like you like how you like set up that joke. I'm gonna pet a trapdoor.
Guilty pleasure movie.
What, Borat?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually showed my coworker that because he didn't watch. He had never heard of it. I was like, man, what? He never heard of Borat? And
My God.
I showed him the scene with like, this is my sister. She's #1 prostitute.
Oh my God.
He like kisses her and then says that. He's like, wait, what? He's like, I'm like, you just have to
Then he
watch
goes, when I first buy my wife, she 15 strong on plow. I was like, oh, what's going on?
Yo, she comes out like her name's like Olga or some shit. I don't even know her name.
You know, he got like sued by Kazakhstan because of that. He got sued.
Wait, really?
Sasha Cohen, the actor, he got sued for that movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, legit on the news. Like, not on the news, but I've read the news article.
Yeah, because he did that like without anyone knowing, right? Like when it came to like everyone recorded on that movie, legit. No one knew.
Yeah,
that's wild. That's what I'm saying. Like he can't do that again. Like
he did do it again 2 more times.
Oh really?
Because he did The Dictator, and then he did something else. Bruno.
I feel like The Dictator was a little bit. Maybe I'm bugging. I felt like it was a little scripted.
That was definitely way more scripted than Borat. Borat was like real reaction.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. I think you could get away with it because I think a lot of people are missing that kind of humor and stuff like that, like just that rawness of just. Like, but I don't know. I think like doing that shit now, you might get killed. Like some motherfucker has a wrong reaction.
There are just so many things that you.
Remember, you're just taking a shit at the Trump Towers, like in the front, just like.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like it just ran. I loved when he he
got arrested a few times.
Oh really?
For the stuff he did. In that.
Hell yeah! The shit he did was wild. I remember when he ran around the hotel too with his co-host or whatever.
Oh
the guy, the other news guy.
Happened.
Yeah, it's like a business meeting too. Like some serious shit was going down, and you just see them running through. I'm like, oh god damn, they did not give a fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. We can keep going. That movie is fucking superb.
Warning: if you watch that, it's explicit.
Yeah, very explicit.
Yeah, very explicit.
Yeah. Like,
no, don't watch it with your children.
Yeah, definitely no.
Yeah, don't do that.
Definitely. I remember. Oh, that was so funny. My since you guys have kids and stuff, you the movie. It's a Hispanic movie. Well, it's a Disney movie, but it's like a Spanish like culture like
Coco.
back. Is that the one with the talking house, like the magical house?
Oh, that's
Encanto.
Encanto, yeah.
You don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah, you don't talk. Yeah, exactly. My nephews and my niece are saying Bruno. I was like looking at my sister. I'm like, don't tell me these kids know Bruno. She's like, what? What's up? What's wrong with Bruno? I'm like, do you remember? I'm like, wait, what? And then she's like, no, like this. And then Enchanto. And then I ended up watching the movie. It was a great movie.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's why we don't talk about Bruno. That was a great film. That was the funniest. It just got me. It was just a funny scene.
Oh snap!
So like, what are your when it comes to actually talk about cultures and traveling, do you like? Because I see you guys have the seasonal ones. Like, do you guys change it up every season, or do you just keep it like
No, we
the
change it
same?
up,
Okay,
yeah,
like
every season.
every spring is a different set of flavors. It's not the same flavor as last spring.
It might be some of the same flavors, but we try to bring
Try
variety.
experiment.
Yeah. We
The
also poll
only-
our customers too.
The only season that'll probably stay the same will be our winter/Christmas flavors because everybody loves those.
What are the flavors for winter?
Peppermint chocolate chip. We have a Christmas spice that is trademarked now. We created our own, like you think like pumpkin spice, but this is Christmas spice.
Like we created our own spice
our own
blend
spice
for it.
blend. We have it is, and that last year was everybody wanted that one.
I'm just curious. Does it have like an eggnog flavor? Like,
No, it does not.
No,
it's a spice blend. So think spices.
So I would say like
Don't give it away.
No, I was gonna say but I'm that's interesting. I want to try it. I can't wait for I can't wait for the next winter now.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna keep
got all kind of.
Do you have like a
plans.
gingerbread one?
we had one.
No, we have not done a gingerbread one. That was on the list. So like that's the
Okay.
thing. So we'll bring back the popular flavors,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
we'll with the seasonal ones, and then we usually poll like our people, like you guys, and let us know what you want. Like DM us. I don't care.
DM what
It's-
kind of buns you want.
Yeah, just be random. Like, can you make this with this
Oh.
in this with that on top?
So we're always
Inside.
We're always down to do that.
Yo.
'cause it's one. We get to be creative.
Yeah.
Because it's fun to create like flavors. And then also like if it works out and it's good, then we'll add it to the menu. You know.
See, and that's going back to like, so how does it feel like when you're like creating? Do you feel like a scientist? Like when I talked to Irene when I had her on the podcast, you know, she was
I love
explaining
her.
like she's a great individual.
Yeah.
She was explaining the joy of like
Coffee. Sorry.
No, you're
Yeah.
you're good. No, I understand the excitement. She's a great shout out to Project Seed Coffee.
Hey.
Project C Coffee.
Yeah, great Irene, great company. But when she was explaining just her, you could just see the excitement when she was like talking about the whole. She called it like a science, almost like a science class. Like, I mean, she's kept making these like concoctions and like like mixing and trying these. Like, how does it feel when y'all are in the the science room, like in the whiteboard, trying to figure shit out?
I was gonna
like,
say he
like-
looks like a mad scientist.
Yeah.
Because
So,
he's
I
got
mean-
crazy bedhead all the time.
Yeah, because he's always on the move, like sleeping while standing up, trying to
Well,
figure
'cause,
shit.
you know, I mean, it is kind of like a scientist. 'Cause, you know, a scientist, they figure out what goes together and what doesn't. That's kind of what we do. You have to figure out what flavors pair well together.
Yeah.
Because if they don't pair well, it's not going to taste good. So like, and the biggest thing for us is, does it pair well with brown sugar and cinnamon?
Yeah.
Because it can't be a cinnamon bun if it doesn't have cinnamon in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the biggest thing is like, what goes well with cinnamon and brown sugar?
Surprisingly, a lot.
A lot of stuff
A
does.
lot of good
Yep.
stuff.
Can I request a random one? I just came to mind. Candy corn.
Candy corn.
Yeah.
It'd be like a spicy candy corn because of cinnamon. So it would have like a
okay.
little, you know.
I kind of fuck with it. I think that would be interesting.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there, you know.
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking, you
how would we
know-
get that flavor in there? We'll just chop up the candy corn and put it
Oh,
inside. Like,
yeah.
do you want like chunks of candy corn?
I didn't even think.
And then
about
top it
Or
with some crushed candy corn.
What you could do is
Uh.
I would make a regular cinnamon bun and then just melt the candy corn and dip the bun in the
Holy
candy
crap, that would be so good.
And just
I like it, but
serve it that
okay.
way.
So I just found out something about you. Like,
What?
you are one of the rare people that like candy corn, and I just
I like
ha-
candy
I
corn.
I just
let's go.
No, I like candy corn too. I feel like we're the minority because
'Cause a lot of
candy
people
corn
don't like it, you
gets
know?
a bad rap.
Yeah. So I don't know why, right?
Like,
why?
if you like candy corn, smash that like button
Yeah.
and
Like,
save this video.
like.
Save the video. If you don't like candy corn, I want you to comment and be like, candy corn sucks.
Yo, if
So we can see you and then we can call you out.
and we gonna call you out.
Call you out, candy corn haters.
You'll be like, hold up, motherfucker. You don't like candy corn, you son of a bitch. Yeah, it's so funny because it was one day I was with my friends up in Massachusetts. We went to Dollar Tree and it was like, oh, we're stoned, fucking driving around. We're like, oh yeah, get some snacks. We go in there. They get their Sour Patch, their Milk Duds, whatever. I come out with just candy corn. They're like, motherfucker, you go to the Dollar Tree with all this variety and you chose they were burning me. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, like what's wrong with
They're
candy
just
corn?
mad
Well,
because they didn't
I'm-
want it and you can't share it with them. It's like, that's all for
Well,
me. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. More for me. Shit.
Yeah.
So I'm fat So I would have bought the candy corn and the Sour Patch Kids
smart.
and ate it all together because that's just. I mean, look at me.
It's all going to the same place anyway. I feel you on that one.
Because
I feel like
I
that'd make you
used to be
sick.
in shape. Now I'm just a shape.
So,
A circle.
A circle.
now you think like those buns, all right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, round like the buns. Round like the buns.
Oh.
Yeah, buns are round.
Everybody loves round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't go round. Can't go wrong with a round.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't be square.
Yeah, exactly. What square? Except SpongeBob SquarePants. I guess we can all agree.
I mean, is he square or a rectangle?
Well, his name is SquarePants.
He has square pants.
Ooh,
but he's
But
a
are-
tall rectangle.
Yeah, but
He's a
even then, he's a rectangle. He's a
Yeah.
sponge.
damn sponge
Yeah,
rectangle.
when was the last time
We've
you
been
saw
lied
a
to.
square
It
sponge?
should be SpongeBob rectangle pants.
Rec.
Nickelodeon. What are you doing?
There we don't
You
give a
are
fuck. We're making
messing
money.
up these kids.
They're like stopping.
shapes.
Yo, imagine we all get like emails from Nickelodeon like, "Don't you fucking spread that shit, right? We don't want our fucking. We're gonna lose our audience if you."
All of a
I
sudden,
wanna
this
see-
podcast disappears.
I want to see
What? I swear
SpongeBob square pants. Square.
Make him square,
Yeah.
Nickelodeon.
Make him square.
square.
Make him square. Make him square. Make him square. That's funny. This is a giant rectangle. But like, what are your moves like for the future? I know you guys are. You do like vendors and delivery, right? That's what your main thing is right now. You don't have like a storefront at the moment.
Not yet.
Nah,
That's
yeah,
the plan.
exactly. I like that.
Yeah, we work out of a commercial kitchen, so we're like licensed. We're legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got all those things. You know, we got labels. We're certified. But ultimately, the goal is to have a disco cafe.
I was wondering why you responded with a bunch of discos.
Yeah.
Dude, that's lit. That's why I had this afro for all this time. I knew this time was
We're
going to
your
come.
modern vintage disco bakery.
Yeah, that's
So it's like modern desserts, vintage connection, like come together and share a bun face to face. That's vintage connection. Not even the phone. The phone is vintage now, but the oldest form of communication is face to face. So your modern vintage disco bakery, modern desserts
That's
to
badass.
share your vintage connection.
Damn, I'm gonna have to get y'all with my friend. Shout out to Sydney Gordon. Shout out to her.
What's up, girl?
She actually owns her own thrift shop, like her own
Okay.
thrift store in
Nice.
Newport Newport, Rhode Island.
Nice.
Beautiful location. If you
Oh,
guys
yeah, I
haven't
love
been.
Rhode Island.
Oh,
I've
oh
been
yeah.
there, yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you know what I mean. If you guys, you know what I mean, shit, I'll like send you her way and then like maybe like do a collab, like a folk bun or something. I don't know.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
It's the Rifty bun. It's just the ingredients we had around the kitchen. You know, throw it together.
yeah. It's called a folk vintage.
There we go.
Yeah, she was one of my episode 19
Okay.
or 17. It was one of those two. It's in those digits.
We'll
And
find it. We'll find
She's
it.
one of my, yeah. She's a great individual. She's traveled to. She's taught English in actually Korea. Actually, she went out to Korea. Yeah, she went to
Nice.
Korea.
cool.
Yeah, she's a great individual. That would be cool if y'all collaborate. Yeah, that'd be cool as fuck.
Hey, I don't
Food-
know how well they
food
would
and
ship.
clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, so sorry. Going back to your plans of the future, like, so you're planning to
Definitely,
one day get your own brick and mortar, or maybe even like a mobile, like thing. I don't know if
Like
that's something you
a
thought.
food truck
Yeah.
would be really, really
Maybe.
cool. We've debated.
We're kind of back and forth on the food truck or storefront. Food truck would be cool because we could like travel around, but I think the storefront would appeal more to what we actually want to do because we want to be like full service cafe, so
Okay.
espresso
Like-
bar.
Yeah.
Like a breakfast sandwich on the cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's coming soon.
That'll
And
change
other-
your world.
And like we're all vegan and we're all nut free.
Yeah.
So
God, yeah.
most allergens are gone. Like you have no excuse not. It's going to be delicious.
Damn, that actually sounds really
Yeah.
good. That's a good, because when I worked at a bakery, I did like donut. That was
Donut
Donut
sandwiches.
sandwich, yeah,
Yeah,
that was
those are
pretty
good
good.
too.
Donut
That's-
sandwiches
the
are
cinnamon bun sounds good. Damn, that's a different world.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Think-
curious on what
think
y'all
like,
would.
Think like chicken and waffles,
All right.
but chicken, like fried chicken,
And cinnamon.
but vegan.
Oh, damn. That's even crazy. Wait,
Oh, yeah.
what? Even the chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like
It's-
clone chicken?
It's chicken.
It's
No,
like,
it's not clone chicken.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought y'all had like a machine that cloned chickens in the back.
Yeah, it's fake chicken.
I'm weak. That's a good idea.
Stuffed chickens.
I can't give away all the
Deep-fried.
secrets.
Exactly.
Whether
Yeah.
we're cloning chickens in the back or not.
Yeah.
You know, that's shh.
I need it. We gotta figure this out. We gotta make it. I actually kind of answer my other question too. Is like you guys moving to like dinner, like themes, and like I mean you could do like a pizza bun or something.
Well, that's
like,
actually like the meaning behind our name Mugs. So like we wanted to be a cafe in the morning with coffee mugs.
Yeah.
And like I eventually will start selling vintage mugs. I'm still sourcing and they're super cool. I can't wait to show you guys. We'll have that in the shop. in a couple months.
Okay,
Okay,
shit.
so I can't promise an exact timeline.
Keep your eyes open, though.
Vintage mugs. So that's MugsBakery. And then, so we wanted to have that coffee in the morning, close in the middle, and then open up a pizza bar at night with beer mugs and have vintage beer mugs. And that's why we're MugsBakery. And I think that does double duty too, because we're many faces.
Yeah.
We love people. We're all about people and encouraging people. Mugs, faces. So like we're literal mugs, coffee mugs, beer mugs, and then faces, people.
Yeah.
So that's the story behind that. Like, and Tyler really has a passion for pizza as well.
Oh, okay.
He makes a really good pizza.
Pizza was actually the first, I guess you could call it like bakery item I taught myself to make was pizza.
It's so good.
So
damn, I might have to
scratch, like flour, like everything, just like the buns.
God damn, I might have to hire you for like an event to just make pizzas. Just make a bunch of pizzas.
Yeah.
Some fresh ass pizzas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than fresh pizza.
Oh my God.
It's because so the pizza for me started in high school. I worked at Pizza Hut, and then when I got out of the military and we first moved to Virginia Beach, I worked at Pizza Hut again, and then Domino's. Mm-hmm. And so making pizza has always just been something I've enjoyed doing. Because pizza is one of those foods where like you can literally put anything on it and it'll taste good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the beauty of pizza is like there's not really any wrong or right way to make a pizza. You know, just, you want to throw that on there? Cool, do it. And if it tastes good, it tastes good. If not, no, try again.
Exactly. Literally.
You know, like, we'll figure it out, you know.
That's a true science tester, right? You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. Throw some from the dumpster. It tastes good.
So, I mean, like, because, like, we used to do that at Domino's. Yeah. We would call it the trash can. We weren't actually taking the toppings, but like, you know, all the toppings that would like fall through on the make table would all be collected in pans, and at the end of the night we would just take that pan and dump it on a pizza and bake it.
That actually sounds good as well.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah. Well, especially when it's 1 a.m. and you're tired and you're hungry. Like, there's nothing better.
Been making these all day, smelling them all day.
Yeah, I am not fucking cooking when I get home.
Right. Like, no, I'm gonna make this and take it home and eat it and be good to go. Yeah. So.
I actually want to ask one more question though before we start wrapping things up. We are over the hour mark.
Oh,
but, like,
snap.
Okay.
Yeah, good conversation. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Why do you guys do what you do? Like, why do you wake up every day and just, you know, like continue to making such fine buns?
So I'm not homeless.
I
just kidding. But it's passion too. Like, you know, you have a love for it. Because if I didn't love doing it, I wouldn't get up at 4 a.m., 4:30, and drag myself to a kitchen and do it if I didn't actually enjoy doing it. But also because I like money, like everybody else in this country, and
not gonna lie, yeah.
I don't want to be homeless.
We don't do it for the money, except for when we do it for the money.
Yeah, right.
Because we kind of need that to keep going.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
You gotta get the dough to make the dough.
Pretty much, yeah.
I want to say, like, I really feel like it's about people too. Like, we love people, and like that's something we carried with us from Hawaii, was always like the spirit of aloha. Like, we're back on the mainland where people may not be the most friendly, but I'm not gonna be that way. I'm not gonna be the thermometer. I'm gonna be the thermostat. I'm gonna set the tone. We're happy. We're joyful. You know, we're encouraging, and like when people come get a bun, they shouldn't leave like sad. They should be like, dude, I got this awesome thing, and like she was so nice, and she made my day because now I got this sweet thing to eat. You know, like it's about people for me, like, and like our family, and you know, of course, all the things, the necessary things. But I really feel like a smile and a nice sweet treat really like brightens anybody's day.
Oh yeah,
brightens my day.
Oh yeah, shit. You can't go wrong. Even like a bad day at work, and then you just like, especially with like one of those buns, you just get like, oh damn, like honey, I got you a bun. Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna dig into your buns after this.
Oh my god,
he went there.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But hey, we're married. We know what that is.
It's definitely like Chiefy said, the people part. At the end of the day, like watching people. For me, it's always like the kids when they walk and they're like, their face gets real big. Because, like, you know, like all of our buns they're colorful, they're bright, and like it's just like people's eyes light up like, oh, these look amazing. And then they're like, they're even better than they look.
Yeah.
Yeah. People come back, they're like, I didn't think I was going to like that.
What?
That was so good. Like one lady, she's like, I'm not really into birthday stuff, but her daughter wanted the birthday bun.
Yeah.
So she got her the birthday bun. And she's like, let me taste that. I could see him. Like, we're over here. And she came back. She's like, that was really good. I didn't think I was going to like that at all, but it was perfect. And look, I'm not trying to like toot our own horn, but beep, beep. Like, people come back all the time. They're like,
toot that horn.
Like, that is good. Like, how? I'm like, he makes them.
Mm-hmm.
He makes them from scratch.
It's just, yeah.
I think it has something to do with our disco music too.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have it disco?
It's in the flour. We listen to it while we're baking. So it's in the flour and the sugar and the milk and, you know.
Ooh, that's a vibe.
Just happy vibes.
Yeah, it's
all day long.
you're tasting the disco when you eat the bun. And who doesn't get happy when you hear disco?
Oh, fuck
You
yeah.
have to groove.
True.
You have to dance. You can't sit still and listen to disco. Like, it just lifts my mood. I love
no, it's
disco.
a good, cool music group I listen to. Shout out to my old coworkers, Cool in the Gang.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Yeah, they introduced me to that shit. I was
Disco
like, yo, this
Kings.
is a fucking vibe.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you can't.
You can't be sad listening to disco.
Oh, what's that one? Oh, I'm trying to remember. Damn, now I'm trying to remember. Make it to the top. When, yeah, God damn, I'm gonna remember. Climbing. Damn, it's been a while. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna put it on after
Bring
this.
it back because I can't recognize what song.
I'm gonna put. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. Don't you love that shit when everyone's like, "Yeah, you know this song? Yeah, what is it?"
I was really trying. I was really trying. I was like, I'm gonna know this, and I don't know.
The song is "Make It to the Top," but I just don't. But I just don't remember the lyrics right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll put it on after this.
Okay. Okay.
But guys, thank you so much for wanting to come on the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. And
Thanks for having us.
I know we kind of was a bunch of side topics and stuff, but like,
cool.
But it was definitely cool to get to know you guys more behind the story of Mugs. Who's behind the buns? You know what I mean? Like who's making the? It's awesome. I wish you guys the best. Seriously, I can't wait to see the many creations you guys are gonna make ahead.
Thank you.
Just keep buying my glazed buns.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say we made a modern vintage connection. We're face to face. We're on mics. Modern vintage. I was like, oh, it lines up.
This is what people miss though a lot nowadays. Especially with COVID, it's just really disconnected a lot of people to that. Like again, the social aspect. So
So let's reconnect over a bun.
Hell yeah,
Let's reconnect with our friends and our family over some buns. I mean, we'll bring them to you.
So as I say, speaking of that, the floor is yours. Shout yourselves out. I don't even think I introduced you guys. So if you guys want to say your name, because I've been doing this thing where I kind of just start the video and start the show and just continue, and then have you guys shout out at the end. So everyone the last thing they know is shout out. You know what I mean?
You want to say the name together. So I feel like I'm taking the mic. Like it's about me.
Well,
it's
this
my
is
show. No.
It's all right. It's all right. So
MugsBakery.
we are MugsBakery.
Yeah.
I'm Tyler,
I'm Kiwi.
and we are MugsBakery.
Slapping buns since 2021. We deliver to Virginia Beach, even if it's just one bun. We'll slap it and we'll bring it to your door. Even Deep Creek, even like Indian River, if your address is Virginia Beach,
we'll bring it to you.
We'll bring it to you.
Damn.
And it'll be one of us or Jordan, who we just introduced on Instagram. So you'll get to meet one of us. Unless you do no contact delivery, which is fine too. I'm cool. I got kids and I know about germs. So you can do a no contact delivery if you want.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, or come see us at one of our events. Follow us on Instagram, MugsBakery VA. And that's our handle's the same on Facebook and TikTok as well.
So. MugsBakery VA. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming on again. It's fucking awesome literally getting to know you guys. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
And even though it was a little bit, but I'll definitely, y'all definitely have to come back on in the
Yes.
future. When you guys got more fucking shit going on and more the next steps, I would love to have y'all on.
This was super fun. Yeah.
No, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Seriously. And guys, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I hope you guys do the best you can for yourselves and the people around you, because you know why? You fucking deserve it. And peace.